Can I have a high five? Yeah. Our little boy Nash was born at 28 weeks at the Royal Women's Hospital. I was in hospital for 5 days before they decided that he needed to come out via caesarean. At that point, we didn't really know what to expect. As soon as I had him, there was a team there from the NICU unit and obviously nurses and doctors, so he was whisked away. So I didn't get, the normal cuddle straight away as you do when you have a newborn. And they had to put a breathing device on him to just assist him in those early hours. And yeah, it was a few hours later, whilst I was in recovery, that I was approached about this trial that was happening and asked whether I'd be interested in our family being part of that via Nash.
I was approached and told about it by one of the midwives, nurses there, and I was told that it's a smart catheter that gives a real-time monitoring of where the device is sitting in terms of how it is fed through to the main artery into the heart, which is how they're going to administer life-saving medicine and drugs as they needed to.
In the past, that has been kind of a situation where perhaps they've sometimes administered it in the wrong position, or they've positioned the device in the wrong spot, so they'd have to go in and do it again and again, or have to redo it with every time the baby needed medication. So for this, it was just like a surefire way that they knew exactly where it needed to go, and then everything could be administered through that. So from what we understood, it just meant a lot less trauma for him and for us, because as you can imagine, it's really challenging to see this tiny little baby. He was only 728 grams, so this tiny baby go through that time and time again. So it was just a lot less invasive for both him and us. Yay, good boy. Nash is now 1 year old. He turned 1 back in December, and on the 22nd of March, he turned 1 corrected, which means that is 1 year from when he was supposed to be born, so his due date. We're really grateful that he's actually met all of his developmental milestones, and we would never know what that would have been like had we not been part of this trial. His early birth has kind of meant something in a way. Everything happens for a reason, as they say, and so we're really grateful that he's been able to be part of that and part of history in a sense, and that does make us really proud.
Hey, what's going on?
We'd like to think that his development at this stage now has a lot to do with those sort of choices that were put to us that we decided was best for Nash. And we really hope that whatever came from Nash's trials really does help benefit kids into the future.